support the transverse processes of the level that I do not want to move. I place the wedge dead center so the spinous process falls into the gutter. Transverse processes sit on top of the posts of the wedge. From that position now, I'm going to check that I actually have freedom to move, and I do. My finger's in the gutter, and I can get that movement of the segment. Let's say that the wedge is posted at T4, then T3 is going to be able to drop down into the gutter. So this is the conventional way to do it. Can I have you, Eric, put your hands behind your neck? Okay, what I'm going to have him do is move backward into extension. What I'm not going to do is shove him down. It's unnecessary. So I'm going to let his body weight drop on top of there, and as soon as his weight arrives onto the post of the wedge, I'm where I need to be. What I would like you to do, he's a well-educated patient, is tuck your chin away from me, do a dorsal glide, please. Yeah, but I don't want cervical flexion, which is what you did. So what I would like you to do is to slide your face down the elevator shaft just like that, so that now my finger in the wedge feels the spinous process coming down on top of my finger. So he's doing a dorsal glide with the caudal segment fixated, cranial segment moving freely over top of it.
And what type of patient would you use this technique?
A patient with restrictions in the upper thoracic spine, most commonly noted with loss of extension and loss of rotation. Okay, so now I'll get more load on there if I do one simple, easy thing. You all have done some cervical thoracic manipulations, yes?
Mm-hmm.
The easy thing to do would be, would you bend your knees for me, Eric? Now he's pitched his body weight back on top of the wedge for me. Right, so from right here, all I want you to do is just tuck your chin straight back. Now that he's got a good control of it, I can get rid of this and it's much easier to see. Go ahead and tuck your chin straight back. There's the movement. Okay. Come on up from there. Sit all the way up. Now for the...
Okay, they're calling me. They're here.
Good
So are you
timing.
filming? Good, I'll be right back.
Oh, they can't get in.
We can get. Eric, you okay, man?
Okay.
I broke my sacrum, I think. I sat right up on it there.
That's all right. We're really good with sacral manipulations. How about it? You know what I want you to do? I want you to face these things. And I just want to see, really, do you have sacral problems?
Yeah, I fell on it a couple weeks ago. I think I broke it.
Ow.
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
Ice skating. Learning to ice skate.
Oh. So hence, that's why you preferred to have your legs out straight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you won't have to do
Mostly
that.
sitting up was the painful part.
Okay, so here, all I want you to do, let me see you look up, extension in. Okay, come out of there. Okay, and now turn your, now you all got to see it from here, right? From back here, my prediction is he's going to have a restriction in one rotation. I've already got it picked. Okay, you're not allowed to know. You look back at them. His restriction will be in that direction. So what I want you to do is now go ahead and turn to the right side, please. Okay, and now I want you to turn to the left side. Okay, did y'all see it coming? Did it look as obvious to you guys from that view as it does back here? If I have it, would you turn around and face me now? All I want you to watch is what happens with him when he comes. Let's do this first. All I want you to do is look up. Okay, so he gets back there. Do you see that little snake turn he does at the very end? Okay, so when he comes back out of there now, I want you to watch right at the upper thoracic spine and watch, you know, spinous processes. If he's rotating left, it should do this, huh? Dot, 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 dot. Okay, now all I want you to do is rotate to the right for me, please. Okay, and line up his chin with his shoulder just about. Now go ahead and rotate left. Okay, you see the fight to get over there at the end? It's just one segment. He's 29. But at the end, what he does is he tries to find a way to get where I can't get. So, and you know, I sort of don't want to fix it now, right now. We will right away. But I want her to be filming it. So,
I'm filming it.
Oh, you're filming?
Mhm.
Can you, okay, fine, let's do that.
Okay.
Did you get that piece on there?
Mhm.
And-
I've been recording the entire time.
Oh, okay, great. All right, so then let's go ahead and do it. So what you just saw was the passive way to do that motion, right? Over the years, you'll hear this soapbox all day long. I think what PTs have jettisoned from their practice, I've watched over the years, is the value of therapeutic exercise, right? It is no value whatever to get passive movement and to leave him incapable of using the movement. What he'll do is fall into whatever movement pattern he's done for forever, and he won't have control until he comes back. And that's the model for what profession? Right? Yeah, sure. Come back. It's time for your next adjustment, right? So what we just did was to get passive restoration of a dorsal glide. Now let's do it actively. So I want to put you prone. This is the part she's counting on now. Okay, I really and truly prone. Face down. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do the exact same thing. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to teach him what I want him to do. So what I'd like you to do is just tuck your chin straight up here for me. And then bring it back down. Tuck it straight up like that again. Bring it down. Tuck it straight up like that. That is perfect. That's exactly what I'd like you to do. Okay, but what I'm going to do now, I'm going to make it a little bit harder than that. I'm going to fixate the caudal segment. So I'm going to come right up over top of the wedge there. And now what I'd like you to do, Erica, is the same thing you just did. Tuck your chin up there for me. And then drop it. Bring it up again. And then drop it. And bring it up again. Now I'm not shoving the wedge down, but I'm not letting him move 1 millimeter. So I'm holding on to that position. Go ahead again. Bring it up, 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 up. And then relax. I'm going to bring it up a little higher than that. Next segment, in other words. Okay, bring it up again. It'll be much harder for him to move now. I've taken away one motion segment. Come up again. Tuck it. Chin into your throat. Drive it. Drive it. Relax it. One last segment. I want you to go ahead and tuck that straight up there. Bring it up there. And now the purpose here, my thumb is in a place where I can feel the spinous process, and I'm sort of overlapping the motion segment. I'm not getting what I want. I could feel that the spinous process wouldn't come back, so I'm a little too high. I'm going to bring it back down. Okay, now bring it up for me. And then relax it. Bring it up again. Relax it. Bring it up again. Tuck, 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 tuck. Good. One last time, tuck it up there and a little bit to your left. A little tiny rotation left. Perfect. And then relax it. Do that one once more. Little tiny tuck. Now why did I add that piece? Because that's the place I didn't like, right? I didn't like his left rotation. Okay, would you sit all the way up for us, please? What view did you guys have? You had them both, didn't you? Okay, so just go ahead and look up for me. Okay, come out. What I didn't do, and I should have done, is asked if you had any symptoms. Did you? Okay, and now turn to your right. Okay, come out of there, and now turn left. Okay, feels the same or different? Looks the same or different to you guys? You don't know. Okay, turn around and face them.
Kind of wish we had a recording of before and after. We could look at it one more time.
Well, yeah, you mean we could play now before?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, because he's got no symptoms. Let me see you turn left. Okay, now what I was looking at here, I'm watching C7 move on T1, T1 move on T2. Right, so in my mind's eye, of course, I want that to be better, so I think I see it, but that doesn't count. So what I should have done is I should have done an overpressure to feel what it was like. Right, then I would have had something to compare it to.